Let's check out this fascinating Walt Disney World brochure from 1971. Hello everyone, I'm George Taylor from ImagiNERDing. Subscribe to my channel for more videos on Disney history, Disney books, theme park history, and more. Recently, I ran into an amazing Walt Disney World brochure from 1971. If you've kept up with these videos or my posts over at ImagiNERDing.com, then you know that I'm slightly obsessed with the first decade of the vacation kingdom of the world, and also with looking at the ways that Disney promoted the new endeavor in Florida. There are two versions of this Walt Disney World brochure. A pre-opening version that states opens October 1971 on the front, and this one. This one should be considered the opening brochure, and the other one a pre-opening brochure. It's a trifold brochure that offers some interesting graphics, icons, and images. Let's take a look. The use of the Florida flag is pretty spectacular. It warms my heart when I see it in use. The first panel of the trifold brochure shows a few of the vacation options that you can experience. In the first image, we see the icons that would be in use for many years: Cinderella Castle, the ferry boat, and a small sailboat. Obviously, water is very important in the vacation kingdom of the world and its advertising. The three images at the bottom of the front panel reinforce the vacation kingdom with water skiing, golf, and meeting the famous Disney characters. It's strikingly Florida and Disney. Now remember, most visitors have never ventured past the Mississippi River and never had the Disneyland experience before the opening of Walt Disney World. As we look at the inside centerfold, the top half of the brochure features a painting of the proposed first phases of the vacation kingdom. We've seen similar views of this, but I wanted to highlight all of the different resorts and developments. Let's look at the Polynesian Village. The large tower and, well, at least 8 outbuildings provide a much more sprawling and modern take on the South Seas-inspired resort. Notice those smaller buildings along the Seven Seas Lagoon? Those look remarkably similar to the DVC expansion of the resort that we've seen almost 50 years later. The Asian Resort is still an incredible design. I've seen concept artwork for the inside of the main building of the Asian Resort, and it looks spacious and very 1970s. The road that is currently known as Floridian Way was originally called Asian Way. As we move towards the Magic Kingdom, the most noticeable parts are the many spires of a Space Mountain type attraction and the monorail skirting the hub around Tomorrowland. And it looks like the spur runs to the Persian Hotel and then to the Contemporary Resort. The Persian Hotel has always seemed oddly placed to me. Backing up to Tomorrowland and the Magic Kingdom maintenance facilities, it seems like it would be more of a remote resort. Not sure how the monorail would have played out, since most overviews of this depiction show the monorail traveling through Tomorrowland before going to the Persian and then to the Contemporary. So if you were heading to check into the Persian from the TTC, would you take a full loop or was there another loop? There's not much to say really about the Contemporary Resort in this image. It's fairly iconic and looks like it was built pretty much to plan. The Venetian Hotel would see a rebirth of sorts after the success of the Grand Floridian. Michael Eisner wanted to build a Mediterranean resort on the same spot. Sadly, the sinkhole that was discovered during construction would have required a massive foundation. The addition of this many hotels would have made the resort monorail loop a bit longer and more congested. The inside panel entices guests with an idea of the activities and amenities, but no mention of My Magic Plus or My Disney Experience. Welcome to a whole new vacation way of life. Here are a few of the adventures in store for you and your family at Walt Disney World. The Magic Kingdom theme park. Visit Main Street, Adventureland, Frontierland, Liberty Square, Fantasyland, and Tomorrowland, as exciting as California's Disneyland. Resort hotels. Live in the world of tomorrow at the Contemporary Hotel. Relax in the South Seas at the Polynesian Village. 1,500 luxurious family-sized rooms. Golf. Play 18-hole championship courses designed by one of the world's foremost golf architects. Camping. Stay outdoors with unexcelled facilities in Walt Disney World's Fort Wilderness. Water sports. Swim, sail, and water ski over miles of lake and lagoon. Nature trails. Ride horseback, pedal a bicycle, or hike along scenic wooded trails. Transportation. Forget your car when you get to Walt Disney World. Travel by 19th century steamboat, 20th century monorail, and other unique land and watercraft. Activities planned for young and old alike. Play spectator or join in. There are fishing trips, nature walks, canoeing, picnics, hayrides, and much more. Relax. Bask in the Florida sun along 4 miles of sandy beaches, or grab a deck chair at Olympic-sized hotel swimming pools. Special shows. Watch the fireworks every night. Take a moonlight cruise, see parades of famous Disney characters, enjoy top-name stars. There's always something special happening at Walt Disney World. For reservations or information about resort hotels, camper trailer facilities, motor inns, and conventions, please write Walt Disney World Hotels. I just love this line art. With boats above and below, it almost looks like the teacups are floating. Like bob around teacups? So as we look at the back panel, it's interesting to study the copy and see how Disney promoted the Vacation Kingdom of the world. Stay and play in the Vacation Kingdom. Walt Disney World is a completely new kind of vacation experience. Here you'll find all the fun of California's Disneyland and many new attractions created especially for Walt Disney World. And that's just the start. Here you can dine in the banquet hall of a medieval castle, sail for miles, or sun on the beach of a Polynesian village. Watch the sunset from the deck of a 19th century steamboat, ride a swift monorail train right through the lobby of a resort hotel as contemporary as tomorrow. These adventures and many more await you and your family at Walt Disney World. Come for the day, or better yet, plan to stay for your entire vacation. Walt Disney World offers recreation, family entertainment, and relaxation all together for the first time. A whole new vacation way of life. Plan now to leave the world of today behind. Make your destination Walt Disney World, the vacation kingdom of the world. I do love maps. This one gives us a good physical representation of the spaces actually taken up by the hotels and the route of the monorail. And as you zoom in, you can see where the Polynesian Resort looks a little bit larger, heading up towards the Asian Resort and then the Persian. And you can see the loop of the Persian goes around. Doesn't quite go into the Magic Kingdom. But again, this isn't really to scale, is it? Another section of the back panel shares the vacation packages that you could choose. Now, remember, Disney was still using coupon tickets for all of their attractions. And they had different vacation packages that you could purchase. And they came with accommodations at the Contemporary or the Polynesian, 3 days of unlimited use of the transportation system, the monorail, the steamboats, and the trams, 3 admissions to the Magic Kingdom theme park, and admissions to 21 Magic Kingdom theme park attractions, then $18 worth of recreation coupons that you could use for golf, boating, water skiing, bicycling, horseback riding, archery, and children's activity programs. And you can see back then, who wouldn't want to pay $61 an evening for a hotel stay and a chance to get into a theme park? And I've always wondered if the drivers of the various forms of transportation actually asked for the resort ID card or the transportation ticket. Anyone know? I just love running across older material like this, especially anything that lists prices. I'd also love to see Walt Disney World release some simpler marketing material like this nowadays. So what do you think the Vacation Kingdom of the World experiences would be like today if the other resorts had been built around the Seven Seas Lagoon? Leave me a comment and let me know. I would love to hear from you. I'm George Taylor from ImagiNERDing, and I hope to see you in the parks.